All the PA work shows are that, I feel like. Every PA work show to me is glass slip.
With what I got from... Okay, Nick. God, we get it. You hate PA work.
They made shirobako.
Yeah, shitty tacos. Like,
Yeah, and you hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay, you made your point, alright? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Anime Summit Podcast. It's your favorite host with the most, Sam the Bomb, and of course with me every week is Nick.
I open a bento I made for myself. Even though I know it's inside, I pretend to be surprised.
Danny?
Oh my god.
Dude, that quote is so me, dude. I feel that.
That was really funny.
That was probably the funniest thing in the whole season. And like his
funny
expression, he's like, oh.
Y'all already know what it is. We're back for First Impressions Part 2. And we're recording this a little later in the week because Nick was out of town. So we kind of freeballed it instead of like Nick normally makes like a list for us. But we kind of freeballed it and we all kind of went our own ways. We watched some of the same things. We kind of did whatever we
we were
want.
like the men's 4x100. We couldn't do a fucking handoff.
Yeah, we couldn't do a handy J. So
we didn't even make the fucking finals. That's how fucking bad we suck.
I ain't even had no coming in my mouth.
Shout out to America. Shout out to the Olympics.
Oh my god.
I'm hashtag still salty.
Dude, so yeah. And so if there's anything that we didn't cover, please let us know. I mean, I will personally even do a solo cast covering, like doing like the 3-episode rule on some of these shows that I missed. If there's something that you thought I missed, you wanted me to watch, let me know. I'll fucking do that for you.
Dude, I just realized what we should do next week, Sam. Olympics podcast.
No.
We have our topic. Let's go. I mean, Anime Olympics.
So, like, is it like we do the football team one?
Yeah,
but it's like with Olympics?
Sure, whatever. Yeah.
Let's do all the fucking categories. We gotta have the relay.
We gotta have badminton.
Do you know how many categories there are in
the
Olympics?
The Olympics has a shitload of sports. It's, like, ridiculous.
We'll just do the best ones. And we have to pick characters from not sports anime.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I'm going to pick Kuriko basketball. He's on my basketball team.
It's a good thing I'm not going to be on this one.
Well, because, you can't pick, like, a character from Slam Dunk to be part of your, it has to be, like, funny or something.
I'll pick a character from Slam Dunk to be in the high dive.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that's good. A good exception. Yeah, that's an exception. You can do that. All right, playing on the podcast, everyone take a shot.
Bicycle race where they have, like, the weird-looking bikes and they're on a team.
They have the weird-looking bikes.
Slanted oval track. You know what I'm saying?
So if you want to hear Nick do commentary on the Olympics in a solo cast, let us know. We'll make him do it.
Dude, what's her name? That racing chick is my wife. The 400-meter lady. Oh, that's McLaughlin. There you go. I figured it out.
Oh my god.
Dude, let's get on with the first impression, shall we? But first, let's take a small break right here.
What if, like, they listen to this podcast?
Seriously, just talked about the Olympics for, like, hey, shout out to Simone Biles and Suni Lee. They're my girls right there. But, like...
shout out to mental health.
Yeah, seriously. Be nice to yourself.
On the one hand, I was upset. On the other hand, she had the twisties. Why didn't she just say she had the twisties? Just say you're injured. God! All right, you know what? It's the media fucked it up. They didn't tell us the real truth.
They didn't. They wanted to get people to click, and then that's how it happened.
Them.
Dude.
Because she basically had an injury. It was like, if you can't tell what's up and down, like, you're going to fucking break your neck.
You get her worse.
It's not like you're golfing and you have a bad day. No, if you got a bad day at gymnastics, you're dead.
No, if you have a bad day golfing, it's because you fucking hit it in the water one too many times.
You're like,
God damn it, shit!
Make a couple extra divots in the fairway. Don't clean them up. That's a bad day.
Dude, let's do it. Links.animesummit.net. You can find everything right there where to follow. Join the Discord. That's where I am all the time. That's where Nick is and Dan. We're literally on there all the time, just talking, flinging poo at each other and shit.
Dude, I am gonna fix the emojis on our Discord too tonight.
Nick is gonna go through the emojis.
I'm gonna update them. I'm gonna cycle in some new ones. We need some fresh blood.
You better not change any of the ones that I uploaded.
I would never do such a thing, Danny.
If I come back from my vacation and see that my emojis are gone, you will rue the day.
You will rue it.
Man.
Okay, so really quick.
Also, sorry. DeBellers wants me to add Finn into our emojis.
We do need a Finn dog. But they have to have some kind of emotional...
I posted a picture of Finn when he was a puppy, and he's doing like the side look of like the monkey the puppet monkey. Like, you know how like the
Oh, the okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Can you send me that picture and I'll make it?
Yeah, I can
and I'll send it to Nick. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
so anyway,
you can just add it in.
I could.
Man, all this planning on the podcast, you guys. Come on. All right.
Just take out a Haikyuu and add that one in.
Anyway. Holy shit. Okay, links.
What are we talking about today?
Yeah, exactly. You fucking bitches. Anyway, join the Discord. Shout out to new patrons Lil Shits and Gizmo. Let's go.
Gizmo.
Woo, woo.
Lil Shits too. Yeah, that's right. Dude, they've been talking on the Discord.
Lil Shits and Gizmo, they're cool. Yeah, they're
little chatterboxes.
Gizmo loves Manga Book Club, and that's what's up. And look, we haven't read iTunes reviews in a while, and I need to like go back almost all the way. Like, I didn't even read some of these from 2020. Like, that's how. Yeah. Dude. Mark Lamplew.
January 2020. What a great year it's about to be.
I'm new to this podcast, and I must say it's great. I listened to it during work. Mostly just wrote a review to say that Danny's laugh is adorable and wholesome.
Oh.
5 stars. Thank you. Javix007. Love this podcast. Always listen to podcasts when I go for a walk, and it makes my day so much more enjoyable. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Like, when you're doing your normal thing, like, that's the best time to listen. Death by Clams via Twitter. They said, keep her going. Shucks, howdy. I'm glad I can be included in your journey to 100 reviews.
Shucks,
I've been listening for about the last 6 months and haven't skipped an episode. I don't even know what the handle to this account is, as I'm using my girlfriend's laptop just to rate this podcast.
Oh, okay. I thought they didn't know our podcast name.
Yeah. I hope you feed these 5 stars I've given you to Nick, because I'm sure he's starting to look a little frail. Love you all.
We're only a year late on some of these.
Blueberry Spicehead, which they're a patron. This is a great podcast with amazing Discord. The dichotomy amongst this team is amazing. Sam's newscasts are quick, concise, and super informative. They are my absolute favorite part. When her, Nick, and Danny get together, it's no less enjoyable, though. The Discord is one of the most welcoming communities I've ever experienced, especially with the notorious gatekeeping of the anime community. Yeah, exactly. No, fuck the gatekeeping. We're here to fuck that shit up.
We don't gatekeep, we gatekeep, but in a positive way.
We keep all the gay people.
Yes, we actually have a lot of like LGBT on our Discord, I think.
Yeah. There is nothing but open arms and listening ears and fantastic conversations to be had in Discord. I love these people. Adosok. Hi, love you guys so much. You guys are funny. Hope you keep going and don't know me, but I support you guys. Hey, thank you. RoboJude123. Amazing anime podcast. It's good to be listening to your podcast. It makes my day better. Squirrel Godzilla. Great name. Squirrel Godzilla. This was recent. Now, these last few are just from like a couple months ago, from May until now. Best anime podcast by a mile. I listen to a lot of anime podcasts, but keep coming back to this one the most. The best part of it is that the hosts have obvious, real chemistry with each other, something that can sometimes feel forced on some other pods. Each of the main hosts seem to mostly have widely differing tastes, too, which keeps it from getting stale. I would never have thought I'd be getting a recommendation for Ping Pong, Yaomushi Pedal, and a robot show from the 80s from the same podcast.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Fan Domination 0101010101. New here. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. I'm a new listener, and after seeing so many good comments, I'm excited to listen to these podcasts. I've been recently looking for a new podcast to listen to. I only rated it 3 stars because I haven't listened to everything yet. Oh, okay, sure, no problem.
Hurry up.
That's an interesting justification for 3 stars.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like if you're rating an anime, you don't give it a 10 until you're finished.
Yeah, you're right.
But on a podcast, you're kind of fucking us over here, man. We need those 5s.
Here's the last one, and it's from July. Feels like I'm with friends. I love listening to this podcast. It helps me stay up to date on what's happening in the anime space, and it feels like I'm hanging out with the homies. That's from Sailor Snap Out of It. Dude, that's really cool. I really appreciate
that's a good name. Sailor Snap Out of It?
Yeah. Sailor Snap In. Right?
Uh-huh.
No.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Because, like, gunpla, you snap them together. Anyway. Never mind. I need to get my brain off the gunpla. Anyways, thank you for that. Really appreciate all your iTunes
That was
reviews.
awesome.
There are... Actually, that's over 114 reviews, I just realized. Oh, no, ratings. Those are just ratings.
That's pretty good. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're going to catch AWO one, or not. Yeah, AAA, whatever. We'll catch one of them. Maybe.
Yeah, please leave an iTunes review. You know, it helps a lot. But we average 4.6 out of 5 stars, which is nice. Except
that's good. That's how you know you can trust it.
Dude, one of the reviews is from some little girl who like was trying to review some mobile game.
Oh, that's
but
hilarious.
But they did it on the wrong thing. It's funny. Anyway, thank you so much for that. So anyway, let's do Nick, what's the listener question of the week?
Listener question of the week from Lil Shits. If you get to pick a new anime to get a game based off of, what would you pick?
So, like, I guess I would... That's a good one.
So, we're picking an anime, and we're making a game based off the anime. Like,
yeah.
I'm assuming a video game.
Yeah, so
I guess
one
it could be a board game or something.
So one that doesn't already have one, obviously. Like, you know, but...
I mean, they all have like pachinko stuff, so like it has to be let's say like an actual video game,
like an actual video game, yeah,
like RPG or something like that, or a fighting game or something.
I think I would probably want. I mean, I know this is probably like a new show, but I think I would probably want the Case Study of Vanitas as a video game. I think.
How would you even play that? Oh, would it be like a?
It could be like like
a visual novel,
like either a visual novel or some or like kind of like a Bayonetta or Devil May Cry gameplay. Okay. Either that or I mean Cowboy Bebop as like a Star Wars kind of Battlefront game.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. They should do.
Oh no! Sorry, hold on. Outlaw Star, because I want to play as Aisha Clan in the fucking like pro wrestling tournament that she did.
Oh yeah.
I want that game.
They should do. So there was a Godzilla like fighting game, quote unquote, on GameCube, and it was like third person. And you like wreck the city and shit. It's like Godzilla King of the Monsters or something on GameCube. They should do that, but with like a bunch of like the Bandai, like Big Hero Gundam stuff. So like if there's or Kotobukiya stuff, that'd be cool. So you'd have like Gridman and Ultraman and Gundams and I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. I don't know. They should do there's a Crows game called Burning something. Crows Burning Fists or something like that. They should do one like that, but with Tokyo Revengers. I would play the shit out of that. It's kind of like open world.
Oh, I would want a fucking Tokyo Revengers like as like Persona, like a Persona 5 game. Oh,
that'd be cool.
Dude.
That'd be sick. What about you, Nick?
I'm scrolling through my list.
He's like, I'm looking.
I could do like a WarioWare like mini game from the anime Another, where you have to just like not die.
Oh God.
Or you die in funny ways, and like you get more points the funnier it is.
What the fuck is wrong?
I don't know.
Dude. What if
Dude, Cowboy Bebop, Breath of the Wild style, or Grand Theft Auto, Cowboy Bebop, huh?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, or damn, I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Shit. But like
porn game. Yeah.
If it was like
how about this? Fate Stay Night, but it's a porn game.
They already probably.
I know.
that.
I'm kidding.
I was gonna say anything that's like open world, like Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto, would be cool. What if you did like a Yu Yu Hakusho or?
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho would be dope.
Well, there's already a Yu Yu Hakusho game out.
Yeah, I'm sure there already exists.
There's a ton of them.
We talk about a new game though. We'd make a better game.
There's a Super Nintendo one. There's a Game Boy one. There was one on Game Boy Advance that was really popular here in America.
There was one for PlayStation as well.
Yeah, PlayStation. Poltergeist Report on Saturn, I think, or was that the PlayStation one? I don't fucking remember. Anyway, there you go. That's a good question, dude. I could think of a million, honestly. We could do a whole topic on it, probably. Danny, Waifu and Husbando.
Waifu is Sarasa Watanabe from Kageki Shoujo, and Husbando is Vanitas from the Case Study of Vanitas.
Danny picked correctly. You chose wisely.
Yeah, Case
According to
Vanitas,
Nick, I picked correctly.
He's fucking.
Sure. He's hot. He's yummy.
I'm trying to honestly I literally want to gargle his sack.
God.
Just Glock
It was so
9000.
funny because I want to say 2 hours before we started recording, Zayla went on Discord and was talking about this show. Well, he was talking about how he went through all of all the shows, and now he has to go into Funimation for seasonals, and he goes, also, I think I know Danny's husbando of the season, and he posts a gif of Vanitas.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't know me.
Yeah. Dude, okay, let's start from the top and then kind of go down, and then we can kind of stop at each one that we're watching, or someone covered it. No one covered season 2 of Slime yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay. That's fine.
That's the number one too. We really should. I mean, me and Danny are both watching it, but we're just not.
I watched it.
Oh, you watched season 2 so far?
I watched it. Yeah, I watched. The second part of I watched the second part of season 2.
Well, that's what's airing right now.
Yeah.
Wait, is it already done?
No.
No.
It's just started. The first part from last season has ended.
Oh, dude, I'm not even caught from that.
This is the second part.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, Danny said I want the one that's airing right now. Yeah. What do you?
Okay, real quick.
Do you want to wait till Nick is caught up, or do you want to say something right now?
I mean, I'll just
say something. Say something.
I'll just. I mean, I won't go into full detail, but so far I'm liking it.
Sure.
I am very interested in seeing what happens. Slime is having some challenges, and I'm liking that, because I was a little worried that they were just too overpowered, and it would just get boring for me. So but also Valdora, the dragon that Slime consumed in season 1, he's hilarious. That's all I'm gonna say. I love his character. It's amazing. So, and I think that's why I'm liking it so much.
So now, so now the stakes are getting raised a little bit, because I heard the second half of the first part was kind of whatever, and then the start.
It was a little mediocre. There was a battle, typical, and then people died, and Slime was all how do I bring these people back to life, and all this kind of stuff. So. And yeah, I was hoping that those people would stay dead, because it's oh my gosh, I'm just saying a tragedy happened, and there's nothing that Slime can do, because that just proves to me that he can't always do everything, so
right.
Yeah, so that was I was oh god damn it, here we go, he can do everything, and all this kind of stuff.
Good thing I ate that Philosopher's Stone and I can resurrect him.
Right. Well, I mean, regardless on what happened, those events that happened in the first part of season 2 definitely build up to this second part, and I do enjoy it.
It's all about Ranga Face Johnson. That's all I care about.
Which one is Ranga?
He's a dog face.
He's the wolf. He's the double-horned wolf face.
Oh yeah, I should.
He's the wolfie.
Okay, I should have known.
Also, I'm really liking the Sebastian Black Butler wannabe demon guy thing.
Oh yeah,
person.
I think I remember him vaguely. Diablo? No, that's a different person. Never mind. It's an old guy.
His name?
We know what you mean. Anyway.
Okay.
His
Butler
name
Chan.
is Diablo. No,
Butler
his name is
San.
Diablo.
Oh, so Nick was right the first time.
Yeah.
I'm just reading the page.
So, yeah, so I mean, it's Studio 8-bit. If you're watching it, you're watching it, right? It's good.
Oh, this
you
is
like it.
8-bit? Why did I think this is like oh my god, I can't think of it. A1 Pictures. I thought it was A1 Pictures for some reason.
Anyway, next here is Tantei wo Mou Shindeiru. This is 12 episodes.
We got to insert the Fist of the North Star sound effect there.
No.
Oh my wa, Mou Shindeiru.
That is completely something different. Anyway, Studio Engi. They did Uzagi-chan. They did Kimono Michi.
They've only done like 4 things.
Yeah, and then some other thing. It's based off of a light novel. It's directed by Manabu Kurihara, which is...
They don't even have a picture.
They don't even have that much stuff. They've done Bleach. I think this is their first directing.
Yeah, this is their first thing they've directed. They've just worked on other stuff.
Okay. So, Kimazuka Kimihiko is a crisis magnet from getting caught up in a crime scene to accidentally witnessing a drug deal. Trouble seems to find him around every corner. So it's no surprise when his rather mundane flight suddenly enters a state of emergency with a dire need of a detective on board. Unfortunately, his attempt to avoiding trouble is foiled by a beautiful girl with silver hair who goes by the codename Siesta. Declaring herself a detective, she unceremoniously
Fiesta.
drags Kimizuka into the case as her assistant. And then she's a hot chick. She's
a white-haired. She kind of looks a little bit like Rem.
Oh yeah, she got a nose. Yeah.
Maybe not quite, but yeah.
She got that little Gothalita thing, modern Gothalita thing happening. Really cool.
Yeah, they talk fast like Rem. Close enough.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
These Mal rewrites are getting better. I've noticed.
They are getting better.
I think I actually prefer these to a lot of the Anime News Network ones, or at least a couple of them.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Who watched this one?
I know early on when they did the Mal rewrites, some of them are just like so bad.
So did Nick watch this one? Did you watch this one?
Oh yeah, I zoomed through this at 2 times speed. Literally, I joke about 2 times speed, but most of the time it's like 1.5 speed. I'm a little bit of a liar. I embellish. This time was 2 times. Also, I figured out my iPad has like bad speakers or something, or it might be my earbuds. Anyway, because like when you speed up the audio, if I do it on my laptop here, it still sounds fine. It's not all fuzzy and shitty. But if you do it on the other device I have, it doesn't work as well. Anyway,
it might be the jack in your device. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so yeah, this is actually pretty good. Like I'm kind of surprised it has. Well, yeah, 7.27 on Mal is a little bit low. I feel like this should have like a 7.5. I would give it like a probably 5 or 6, but like for a Mal, it should have like a 7.5. Yeah, it actually is kind of funny with the main character, because like his whole thing is like he looks so nondescript, and like he looks like nothing or whatever. That's why she picks him to be her Watson, her sidekick.
Sure.
And also he has like this bad luck streak where crime always seems to like find him. Like no matter what he's doing, he's just minding his own business, and like some crime, like some guy steals a purse or whatever, and or some bank robbery's happening or whatever. So he's always like in the middle of stuff. So that's kind of why she picked him, and also I think she probably liked him. But it's anime. So it's it's like this one has the double length first episode. It's like a 46-minute episode, and it's pretty entertaining. It has a little bit of supernatural element to it. So like the first bad guy they encounter has like this ear tentacle that can like hear everything, and it can like stab you and shit. But it's not like super like supernatural, I guess. It has a little bit of that. And then at the end of the first episode, fucking Siesta dies. Like that's the title of the show, right? So, but like it doesn't show how she dies. I think they're eventually going to show it, or if it, I don't remember.
You have to solve the mystery on how the detective died.
So this is a mystery. So I'm assuming they're gonna like reveal that in time. And like in the episode 2, I didn't actually get to episode 3 yet, But episode 2, the guy, what's his name, Kimihiko, he runs into this other girl named Nagisa, and she's like getting all up in his face and stuff, and like the first thing she does is like shove her fist into his mouth. It's like, what's happening? She's like, if you don't answer me, I'll touch your uvula without mercy. But it turns out like she has Siesta's heart inside of her. It's kind of like it's a little bit like Monogatari, where like you have these mysteries and the guys like help solve them, and it's like supernatural. So we'll see how that goes. Like it's pretty interesting. It's not like the greatest anime ever, but I think as far as this season, it's one of the better ones. I'm probably gonna keep going on it. Yeah, I mean it's kind of it's a little bit typical where you have like the guy and the multiple females.
Oh, okay.
So, but like it's better than a lot of them, I would say. It's above average for that.
Okay.
If you like mystery, if you like Monogatari style stuff, or we had a mystery show a while back that was similar to that. It has a little bit. It actually does have some Hyoka vibes to it, I would say. Not as good as Hyoka, but it has some of those vibes. Oh, Kyoki Suri, what was this? Inspector. It's a little bit like that too.
Okay. That's what's up, Doc. All right. Who watched the Case Study of Vanitas, or Vanitas no Shuki?
Ironically, none of us watched this.
I did.
I watched the first episode.
What are you talking about?
We had it as a husbando. I'm like, we didn't watch it though.
I watched the first episode. Studio Bones, based on a mango chutney.
Mango chutney. I like how you say it like that.
Yeah, mango chutney.
Dude, I fucking want chutney now, dude.
Chutney. I think chutney is such a funny word, dude. Dude.
The show's good.
I call smoky smoked chutney sometimes.
I watched this one at 2 times speed, and I don't remember what happened.
This should be a fucking 10 out of 10 show for you, because there's a Catface Johnson.
There's a Catface Johnson.
The cat is awesome. They show it in like the first 5 minutes, and it's like like jumps out of the cage.
Dude, the cat has 2 different eye colors.
Yeah, heterochromia.
There once lived a vampire known as Vanitas, hated by his own kind for being born under the blue full moon instead of the crimson moon. As most arise on the night of the crimson one, afraid and alone, he created the Book of Vanitas, a cursed grimoire that would one day take his vengeance on all vampires. This is how the story goes, at least. And it follows a guy named Noe, a young man traveling aboard an airship in 19th century Paris, with one goal in mind, to find the Book of Vanitas. And then some shit happens, Vanitas comes through, and he's got a cat.
I like how this is labeled as shonen, and like this feels way more shoujo.
It's very fantasy. I think the manga was in...
I think it's based on what magazine it was in or whatever. Or what,
I think the magazine it was in was a Square Enix one. So that might be what... Yeah, Square Enix is shonen
because shonen
manga.
and shoujo aren't technically like male-female. Isn't that just like where it's released or something?
Shonen is like... It's like the target audience.
Yeah, which is younger men or young boys or whatever.
Yeah, but creepy. Like... It's Square Enix's shonen monthly Gangan Joker.
But it feels more shoujo, though.
It's more fantasy-like. Yeah, monthly Gangan Joker has a lot of fantasy shit in it.
But isn't shoujo just has like there's like flowers everywhere and like has certain tropes?
I don't know. Who knows anymore?
Well, so
Rose of Versailles.
The stuff
Lieutenant.
that Gangan Joker like published and stuff was Akame ga Kill, Kakaguri, Vanitas.
Anything that Danny likes
like
is shoujo.
A couple of stuff.
That's why I'm calling it that.
Corpse Party.
I just think it's funny. Like all the recommendations are basically shoujo. It's like Bungo Stray Dogs, Pandora Hearts, Black Butler, bunch of stuff like that. Natsumujin show.
I mean, it's definitely a show that's up my alley. That's for sure. Like,
it's weird. I have no idea why.
Mysterious. There's fucking vampires. Fucking Vanitas is hot.
Yeah.
I want his earring.
Vanitas and Noe are pretty hot. Yeah.
Yeah. But like also
anyway.
Vanitas' personality is pretty hilarious. Like he's stupid. Like he's not like the smartest bulb. You know, like he's not the brightest bulb in the bunch and stuff.
He's just kind of just like, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
And,
when
like,
Nick does that, all right. All right.
And like he took a liking to Noe, and he's all like, "You're gonna be my partner." And Noe's like, "What the fuck? Like, no, I'm not.
I'm
I'm
just
not
looking
gonna
for the
do
book.
that." Yeah. So, and it's the same thing like when he meets Janine, like he fucking like kissed her and everything, and then she's all like, "I'm never gonna see you, like, mark my words, like the next time I see you I'm gonna kick your ass." And then Vanitas goes, "You're gonna see me again? I can't wait."
Oh, Jean, you mean Jean? Yeah.
Jean, yeah.
Janine,
Their little portrait of
the
her on
Hellfire
Mal
Witch.
she's holding a little plushie of Vanitas. It's super cute.
Oh, is that a voodoo doll?
No, I think it's just like a little plushie. I don't know if it's supposed to be a voodoo doll, but
It's like a non-Biori
the manga covers are like 10 out of 10. Like,
They're
holy
so
shit.
pretty.
But the character design is really cool for being a 19th century kind of like historical fantasy thing. Mm-hmm. The design of that airship was holy shit, dude.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. It's
so
some fucking Ninja
good.
Gaiden shit or something. Like
that's actually a great comparison.
Steampunk, Victorian.
Yeah, it's like a Victorian like fucking.
It's a hard ass game, by the way. God damn.
It is super hard.
It's a fun
All the
game,
Ninja
though.
Gaidens are.
It also reminded
The
me
old one
of
was even harder.
of the airship in Final Fantasy IX.
Which is hilarious because
Yeah.
it's a Square Enix manga. Like,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, no, that's exactly the vibes I got from it. It was like a modern version of Howl's Moving Castle. It was
Yes.
Final Fantasy-esque looking, like kind of like Yoshitaka Amano FF6 art kind of deal.
Oh, dude. Amano
Yeah.
Liliana dropping that 5Gs.
That card is now 5Gs.
I don't know.
Absolutely insane.
I'm making that up. It might be 3 anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot.
It's not any better. But dude, like, I kind of want to read the manga, but I think I'm just gonna watch the anime.
I'm probably gonna do both, depending on how this ends.
Right, like
And-
obviously if it leaves you wanting more, you're gonna be like, ah!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a couple
This
of
is
those. where I
definitely
just
not
didn't pick 'em up.
Tokyo Revengers level, where like I watched 4 episodes. I'm like, no, fuck, I gotta know what happens.
I
Like-
guess that there's already a season 2 announced.
Oh
so-
yeah.
for
Season 2
Vanitas?
has already been announced, so
For Vanitas, yeah.
All right, it's Bones,
Which
dude.
is-
Oh, it's 2
Fun.
cores. That's why it says
Yeah.
second. Okay, it's 2 cores.
Oh, it's a sequel.
so-
Well, it's a second season. Yeah.
it
Yeah,
just says the second core.
It says
of
second
Vanitas.
season. Yeah, but then the description says
What the
second
hell is the
core.
difference between a core and a season? All right, whatever. That's what it is. That's all a core is a season, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Kind
I
of.
don't know.
All right, whatever.
Let's
Close enough.
look it up.
I don't know how to read.
I'm gonna look up Amano Liliano. You guys look that up.
Yeah, no, I really love the character design. The animation, obviously, by Bones is really good. It's directed by Tomoyuki Itamura, and they've been like an episode director in most things. I think this is their directorial. No, they directed Hana Monogatari. So there you go. They've also directed Kiyomimo Monogatari, and
Somebody's
so this
selling a 10 gem mint. Oh, PSA 10 foil Liliana for $9,500. Because if you get it graded as a 10,
right.
it
They've obviously
raises it, but
directed a bunch of Monogataris. So anyway, this is kind of that kind of makes sense. I think they'll do a good job with this. But anyway, fucking pretty good. I don't have $9,500, but I love the look of this show.
yeah, it looks like if you don't get it graded, it's like 4K.
Well, Nick, you didn't give me a birthday present, so
Someone else is trying to sell one for 15K. Holy shit.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh
on
my
that.
god, dude.
If I was a billionaire, not even a millionaire, I wouldn't. If I
I
was,
think
even
I was
a millionaire,
undershooting it with 5K. All right.
I wouldn't even pay for that. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna
Dude,
keep
did you
watching.
hear about that baseball player who had a black lotus around his neck?
God.
I forgot his name. That's really funny. He's like, this is my bling.
So Danny, you're gonna keep watching?
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'll keep watching. It's popular. It has a high score. It's Bones. Yeah.
It's Bones.
I might have
Okay.
to rewatch it though. Like what? summarize what happened the first 2 episodes. He like gets bit by this vampire lady, or no, a different guy does.
So
Top
the
hat guy.
first episode, Noe, he was on his way to Paris, and he comes across this woman, and
she's a vampire.
She's a
Amelia.
vampire, yeah. And there's 2 different like bloodlines of vampires. There's the vampires that were born under the red
Belmonts.
moon, and then there is also the vampire that was born under the blue moon. And the blue moon, like around like the whole vampire lore, is supposed to be like misfortune and like a
Bad
like,
omen.
a bad
okay.
omen taboo kind of thing, which is why like the vampires, like when they meet Vanitas and he has the grimoire, they're all like, give that to me, like we need to destroy it, and this and that and the third. And Vanitas is all like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, I'm here to like save vampires. Like, if it wasn't for me, like your whole species would be extinct by now.
Instinct?
So,
They would be
quiet.
instinct.
Extinct.
be
Danny?
quiet.
I'm about to go.
tired,
I'm about
leave
to
me
go
alone,
instinct,
okay?
everybody.
All right.
Add that to
God
the
damn
list of
it.
Danny
You got
isms.
another Dannyism.
Yeah, no, Trisha gets that way too. When she gets tired, one time
tired.
I picked her up from work and we were driving by Burlington.
At least
Coat
you're forming
Factory.
words, Danny. I can't even form words when I'm tired.
We were driving by Burlington Coat Factory and she's like, "Have you ever been in the Burlington Coat Factory?" It's like,
Bone
what are you
apple
talking
tea.
about? Bone apple teeth. Anyway, yeah, Case Study of Vanitas is really good, really cute. I love it. I'm excited to see like what fantastical shit happens because it looks like the world they're building is going to be super cool. So, moving on.
So we watched Bokutachi
watch-
last time.
Okay, what about how a
Genjutsu-
realist hero built a kingdom? Anyone watch that?
Yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes. I feel like I needed to watch more because like they barely got started.
Okay, it's Jason
I don't know why
Staff,
this one
13
has
episodes.
How does this have a higher score than that other one? Than Tantei, than whatever the fuck this is? It's probably like people who are salty about the adaptation because it's a light novel. Like, I don't know.
There's a
Probably people-
lion face Johnson in this.
There's a lion face Johnson.
I haven't fucking met him yet. Shit.
After the death of his grandfather, 19-year-old Kazuya-sama, an aspiring civil servant, is left all alone with no one to call family. Out of the blue, he is transported to the Alfredian Kingdom, a small alien country in another world, to be a hero. An ongoing war with the demon army has put the entire world in peril, and Kazuya was summoned to aid the conflict as an offering from the Alfredian to its allies. Dissatisfied with being used as a tribute, Kazuya decides to help the kingdom revamp its declining economy, not by war, but through administrative reform. Abruptly declared
So
the king
exciting.
of Alfreden and betrothed to the princess, the realist hero, Kazuya sets out to assemble a group of talented citizens who will assist him in his bureaucratic battles to get the kingdom back on its feet. Yeah, I don't know.
Sounds boring.
It kind of seems... I
It's
didn't
more
watch it.
exciting than it sounds, but also it's not. They didn't do a great job right away. Like it's not terrible, but like, so the guy, he's like in the first couple episodes, he's like leading the princess around, showing her what he's gonna do. He's like, oh, we need a better cash crop. You guys don't grow enough food, and then blah blah blah.
He's like,
let's
look,
see.
the economy is shit where I'm from, so let's do this right, like...
Yeah, and he obviously knows how to do everything, because that's how when you're isekai'd, it's like suddenly you have all knowledge of your time.
You're a fucking genius.
But like, the funny part is like how easy it is for everything to change, and like he just gets like basically unlimited power, kind of. It's just like he's like, oh, we're gonna do this, and everyone's like, okay,
Okay.
because like in real life, I mean, in real life it takes fucking forever to get anything done because people argue about it.
Yeah.
And they kind of have to because otherwise you can make a dumbass decision. But anyway, he holds like this contest. It's kind of like America's Got Talent type of thing. Not really. So like it's what do? They don't show the contest. They just like, all right, you're gonna nominate your people with talent, and like they just show up to the palace, like 5 people or whatever, and obviously he's gonna pick them all because that's how it goes. And so like there's a dark elf, and she knows about forestry or something. There's a singer. I don't know why he's like so. The otaku spirit were talking about this. They're like, why would he be hiring singers and eaters over like doctors and farmers and shit. It's like, wouldn't you want the basic stuff first? But anyway, he's making it exciting, I guess. So the populace gets energized. Maybe that's what it is. And like the singer, dude, she has some huge fucking titties, bro. They are giant. And yeah, so then the next guy he hires is just, his talent is eating. He's a glutton. That's like, that's what he's good at. He's like fucking Ratatouille. He's like the guy from Ratatouille. And then the next one is like this master strategist. And there's also a wolf girl who's like an orphan, and she's all dirty and shit. And she has some affinity for animals. It's like this weird D&D group or something. And that was episode 3, and like I feel like they barely got into it, so I don't actually have a whole lot to say besides that. Like, I don't know. Obviously he's trying to resurrect this kingdom. He's trying to find diamonds in the rough, which makes a lot of sense because like, yeah, he makes a good point. It's like only like what 30% of their population could read or something. And he's like, think of how many talented people you're wasting, you know, by not doing that. So, yeah, it's okay. It's like a crummier, what do you call it? Sword Hero, kind of, because Sword Hero was at least like didn't pretend to be something it wasn't. It's like fantasy fighting and shit. Okay. It might even be closer to Log Horizon. I'm just reading the recommendations page because Log Horizon, they kind of go into like the metagame of all that stuff. So, yeah, it's okay. I'm probably gonna drop it, honestly, unless people really want us to review it.
Unless it like picks up maybe, or yeah, maybe like if you hear it picks up, I mean. Yeah,
or if our Discord's yelling at us, then I'll do it.
Sure. Okay. Moving on, Seirei Gensouki, or Spirit Chronicles, 12 episodes, based on a light novel. TMS Entertainment.
Danny's favorite.
Yeah, but I'm not watching this one.
When 20-year-old college student Haruto Amakawa dies in a traffic accident, basically he gets isekai'd.
What a surprise.
Yeah, half the shows are isekai.
He does not expect to wake up in an unfamiliar world in the body of a young boy named Ryo. As their memories and personas fuse, Ryo realizes that he now possesses magical powers. He is relieved to find that his burning passion for revenge against his mother's murderers has not subsided, despite his newly changed identity. Not soon after, Ryo comes across the kidnapped princess of the Bertram Kingdom and saves her without hesitation. To express his gratitude, the king grants him the opportunity to enroll in the Bertram Royal Academy. Believing this to be his new chapter in life, he is excited to study the prestigious academy, but life here proves to be difficult. For him, a slum dweller surrounded by majestic children of nobles.
Now let me just say, good summary, but they used... They meant to say not long after. They said not soon after. That's not a thing. Not long after. Right. Do a better job, Mallory. Right? I know they're paying you nothing, but please do better.
One of you watched this one, right?
Okay, I watched it.
Not.
Okay,
first 3 eps, or maybe first 2. Yeah. You have like the stoic. You got like a stoic, overpowered main character guy. And all the girls love him, and all the guys hate him. And he has like some crazy noble who wants to kill him. He sends an assassin after him at the end. The noble loses in a sword fight, of course. Yada, yada, yada. Ryo is, of course, fucking good at everything. He's really smart. They have a time skip that, like, I didn't even know they had a time skip until I heard his voice change. I'm like, holy shit, when did the time skip happen? Because, like, he starts out when he's, like, I don't know, 10 or 8 or some shit. You know, you got some cute girls in there. Got some magic. He learns how to do magic. His expression never changes. Like, this guy is fucking worse than Kirito. Like, he doesn't have... he makes Kirito look like a fucking god, dude. He makes him look like fucking Nicolas Cage or some shit, or like, I don't know. I don't know why I said Nicholas. He makes Kirito look like a good actor, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Why does this have a higher score than that other show?
Than Sunny Boy or Jahy? I have no idea.
I mean, it's an isekai, so it's easy to give it a score.
It has a lower score on AniList.
Yeah, maybe AniList has better scores than Mal. But do they have the Mal rewrite? I think not. I think not.
They know not what they do.
I'm gonna drop this one. So
okay,
if you want us to review it, then god damn it. All right. No, it's not that bad. It's
Nick
not that
will
bad.
be the only soul that will.
It's like a 4 out of 10 for me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't painful to watch. It's just kind of like it's a waste of time.
Sure. Jahy-sama won't be discouraged. The great Jahy will not be defeated. Also known as Jahy-sama wa Kujikenai. 20 eps. Studio Silverlink based on a manga.
Oh, Silverlink. I missed this one.
Yeah, created by... I think this is also in a Square Enix manga magazine. It was created by Wakame Konbu. Directed by Mirai Minato, which I believe is their directorial debut. Oh, no, they did Fate Kali Line of Prisma Ilia. Okay. That's cool. They did Mikey Black Company also, and Soridama Ayumu.
Oh, yeah, Silverlink. They're like the 5 out of 10 studio. Every show they make is a 5 out of 10. Prove me wrong.
Dude.
I'm scrolling down, and I'm not proved wrong yet. Okay, nope, Nan
Kokoro
Biori.
Connect.
Nan Biori is like a 7. All right, there you go.
Kokoro Connect.
Yeah, it's like 5, 6 maybe.
Dude, once respected as the Demon Realm's second greatest authority, the Demon King's aide Jahy ruled her subjects with fear, but when a magical girl attacks and destroys a mystic gem containing massive power, the Demon Realm is destroyed and all their magic gone. Although she survives, Jahy has lost almost all her powers, and she gets isekai to the human world with a childlike appearance.
Oh my god.
In
If
order
it's not, it's in reverse.
It's in reverse, yeah. And so basically, she's trying to gather all the pieces of the Mano Crystal back and like rule again. But she's stuck in Japan. She has to get a part-time job to live, obviously, and to find a place to live, to like eat and rest, so she can like, you know, find.
I
the
think it's
crystals and
funny
shit.
how in like half these anime they use the fucking Stalin quote where they're like, "He who does not work does not eat," or some shit like that.
Yeah, some
You're
weird.
like, didn't Stalin say that?
Yeah.
He killed like millions of people.
I watched the first episode of this.
Japan,
I thought it was pretty cute, really cute. Obviously, all you lolly people are gonna like it.
Oh,
Because this
What's
demon chick, you know, she's, you know, whatever, hundreds of years old or whatever, and she has like a adult body. But then when she gets cursed, or all her magic
it's
is
like
gone.
Shinobu.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly like Shinobu. So she works part-time at like this little cafe, which is really cute. It's kind of like a nighttime cafe, so there's beer and coffee and just foods, you know. And she lives in a little apartment run by landlady, which she doesn't have a name apparently. It just says landlady in the. But her manager at the cafe, is the landlady's sister. And so she's just trying to, like, fucking find all the crystals and live and be really cute and whatever.
I didn't watch this one because it had a stupid name.
Jahy?
What the fuck is that? Can't even
What the
say
fuck
that.
is that? The first episode is pretty funny. She's, like, trying to find a way to, like, not pay her rent.
Nice.
Which is
Aren't we
hilarious
all?
because, yeah, by the way, landlords on people. But that being said... like, get a real job, you know. But anyway, like, she's like, I'm not gonna pay you. I don't have to pay
They
you.
do have a real job. It's taking your money, okay?
She's like, I'm the great demon Jahy. I don't gotta pay shit. And she's
That
like,
kind of sucked to be
literally,
a landlord. You'd have like shitty tenants like shitting on their floors and stuff. And
yeah. To be fair,
ruining the plumbing and all that all the time.
to be fair, Jahy is a very bad tenant. Like,
Yeah. Dude, she
she's
probably
refusing
puts
to
food
pay.
down. She probably puts like crazy shit down. She probably pours oil down the drain.
Well, technically, she can't afford to buy that stuff. So
She probably puts
But-
those non-flushable wipes down the toilet. That's what she does.
Dude, freaking.
What do you think of that?
So I live in an alley of townhomes, and somebody down the road was flushing stuff that they weren't supposed to flush down the toilet, and it backed up everyone on my side of the alley, so everyone's basement got flooded, and I had to throw away like a huge comforter. It sucked. Anyway,
God damn, dude. It's because they don't. Those flushable wipes, they use the
Are
word
not
flushable, and they're literally not flushable.
yeah,
Like you can't flush them. Like you can physically flush it. It will flush down, but it'll clog your shit.
they had to like put a note on everyone's door that said these are the following things you literally can't flush, and it was like the stuff that was listed was
Fucking
like
anything that's not like poop, need
or toilet paper
or toilet paper or water.
There were some things listed that I literally was like, okay, clearly somebody was doing, like, one of the things listed was like plants.
Plants?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like,
goldfish are allowed.
Someone was wiping their butt with a cactus or poison ivy or something, or like banana leaf tree or what? I have fucking no idea. Anyway.
They had a jungle down there. They had to get all those dingleberries out.
If you like lolly slice of life, trying to get by, just trying to live, trying to get by,
I'm gonna watch
then
it.
It's,
even with their stupid names. Drooge? What kind of name is that?
Salwa?
All right.
Salwa? Yeah, I haven't met those characters yet because I only watched the first episode, but the animation's really nice. I really like the character designs. I do love the design of Jahy very much. She's obviously
she's a dark skinned lolly.
She's too big for her britches. She thinks she's the shit when really she's a little bitch, and she's a little brat. And it's really funny when like she's like not trying to pay rent, and so landlady picks her up and holds her like under her arm and is walking out the door, and because she's so fucking tiny, she can't do shit. And she's like, okay, I'm sorry. And she's like, okay, so pay today? And she goes, no. And she's like, okay. So she keeps walking. She goes, no, okay, wait, no, I'm sorry. Like, it's really funny, dude. I like little dumb comedy like that. I like. I'm gonna watch a couple more, obviously, because I didn't give it the 3-episode rule. But that being said, you know, if you like cute lolly stuff, you know, I guess watch it. You know. But did you watch it, Danny, or no?
No, Danny.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I already know Danny didn't watch it.
Okay. Nick, you're probably gonna keep watching it too, or you haven't?
I haven't
it
started,
yet?
but I'll probably start it. I'll give it a try.
Yeah. Okay. The Duke of Death and His Maid, Shinigami Bochan to Kuro Maid. 12 episodes. Studio JC staff, based on a manga, directed by Yoshi Yamakawa. They've done.
This has the fucking cauliflower people.
They directed Be the Beginning.
They did a lot. They did One Punch Man season 2.
Is It Wrong to Pick Up Bitches in a Dungeon? High Score Girl, Kill Me Baby.
Oh yeah, High Score Girl. That's what. So they use basically the same technology for this.
Oh, okay.
It looks the same as High Score Girl. Actually, this one might look a little better. Maybe. Maybe not.
I didn't watch it, so
I don't like that animation style. I fucking hate it, to be honest. I hate how High Score Girl looks. And I hate how this looks.
I like it. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Well, no, I watched the first 2, and then I'm like,
okay.
Fuck this. Because, dude, if I'm trying to watch a butler and a maid, I'm trying to like, you know, get a bubble bath going. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to not be in public at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me see this real Let me read this real quick. Cursed by a witch as a child, a young duke gained the unwanted power to kill every living thing he touches. Forced to move away from his family and into a large mansion deep in the woods, the duke is treated as if he does not exist and is continually shunned by his peers. However, he is not entirely alone. Rob and Alice, his butler and maid, are always by his side. Alice loves to tease him, and as their relationship grows, the duke makes it his goal to break free from his deadly curse. Of course, he is going to need some help, and who better to do this than the various inhabitants of the supernatural?
Yeah, anything he touches dies.
Okay, yeah.
Did you say that already, or no?
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
In the beginning, the unwanted power to
kill
every living thing he touches.
It's like the Midas touch, but it's worse.
The Midas touch, but it's Dude, it's just like imagine Rogue from X-Men, except it happens instantly.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like teasing Master Takagi-san. It's like the other teasing show that we just watched. I mean, there's going to be a teasing show every season now, which is good, and I like that. This one just has the shitty block people. The CG, they have like the same face expressions, and it's fucking weird.
Alice also has some big titties.
She's got well, she's a maid. That's the prerequisite to be a maid. You got to have some cans.
You gotta have some cans.
I know. Mike Haru, he's enjoying this one.
Yeah, I can see why a lot of people enjoy it, and actually, it is like kind of well directed. I just don't like the animation style.
And not for nothing, but speaking of huge cans, we also need to talk about how this season is the summer of huge cans.
Dude, Kobayashi Dragon Maid alone.
So we have Kobayashi, girlfriend, Jahy, this one, Peach Boy Riverside, and also the one we're gonna talk about in a little bit, the Dorm Mother one. Like literally, there's big titty everywhere this season. I'll just say that. This will forever be known in my mind, in Anime Summit's mind, the Summer of Tid.
Give me some of those meat flaps.
Not even just the women, but like some of the men. Like,
not even the women. Or no, not just the men, but the women and children too. It's like Star Wars. He's like, I killed them all.
Uramichi Oniisan, like that guy has got like tid. He's like muscular. Anyway, sorry. So
the meme of the girl looking at the two dudes' boobs.
So yeah. So did you guys like this one or no?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay,
I
so
watched.
just Nick watched.
Yeah, I feel like we're going back in time.
Oh, sorry. So I thought you had more to say.
Fucking deja vu, Sam.
Sorry, I thought you had more to say because I talked over you.
Short-circuited.
Yeah, I talked over you, so my bad.
I already said it. It looks okay. I just don't like the style. I know a lot of people like it. Blah blah blah. And I think it actually has a decent story. I would say the story is kind of on par with High Score Girl. Maybe not quite as much, but because he's trying, like, the maid and him like each other, and he wants to marry her and stuff, but like he can't touch her, you know. So it's like, and she's always teasing him, like almost touching him, which is insane because like wouldn't she die from that? But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't grab me. So unless I get to see some maid tete.
Doesn't tickle your fancy there, Nick.
Nope.
It doesn't tickle anything because he doesn't see tid.
Nope. It doesn't feather duster me like a maid feather duster.
Anyway, what about, I watched the first 2 episodes of this one, the Aquatope on White Sand, Shiro no Suna no Aquatope, 24 episodes, Studio PA Works. It is an original, and it is directed by Toshiya Shinohara. And he did X-Driver, Ane no Miki, Gun Parade, Orchestra, Haruko no Toki no Naka.
I haven't heard any of that.
He's a Inuyasha. He did all the Inuyasha movies. Directed all the Inuyasha movies. What?
That he did all the Inuyasha movies.
Oh, Black Butler.
Oh yeah,
he did Black Butler.
He did Nagi no Asakura.
Why does Mel name it Kuroshitsuji and not Black Butler?
I don't know.
That's fucking stupid.
He also directed.
Oh, Nagi no Asakura. Well, I mean, yeah, PA Works. So
yeah.
Hey, he did one episode of Onisama E. That's funny.
One episode. After leaving her idol career behind, Fuuka Miyazawa finds herself on a spontaneous flight to Okinawa instead of returning home to her pity party in Morioka. Bearing a heavy heart and nowhere to go, she aimlessly wanders around the area until she stumbles upon Gama Gama Aquarium, an aging aquarium on the verge of closing down. With the lack of visitors and costly but necessary repairs needed to keep its doors open, the director is faced with shutting down the establishment for good by the end of the summer. The director's aquatic life-loving granddaughter, Kukuru Misakino, cannot stand the thought of the aquarium closing and is determined to make enough money by the end of the season to keep the doors open. And Fuka begs Kukuru for a job, and she gets the job there. But then it turns out that she sucks at doing everything, pretty much. And she just learns as she goes.
Yeah, she gets bit by the penguins.
I'll just say right away, the art style is very modern, very nice. The character design is pretty cool. The animation is really decent, really nice.
It's PA Works.
Very
all their
smooth.
stuff looks the same.
But this is another kind of coming of age thing where I don't really care about it.
It's a pretty mediocre story and stuff.
Yeah, that's PA Works. That's what they do.
I mean, the first 3 episodes is just Fuka trying to
fucking up.
Trying to work at this aquarium and stuff. So, and obviously doing really bad at it. But also, I mean, like, she tries. And I'm pretty sure we'll see more. I mean, it's 24 episodes, so obviously, like, some character development is going to happen.
24 episodes? Fuck.
It probably doesn't need 24 episodes.
All the PA Works shows are that, I feel like. Every PA Works show to me is Glass Slip.
With what I got from... Okay, Nick. God, we get it. You hate PA Works.
They made Shirobako.
Yeah, shitty tacos.
And you hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay, you made your point, all right? No, dude, fucking... I don't want to watch 24 episodes of this. I just don't care. The kind of coming of age thing I want to watch this season is Remake Our Life. I like that one a lot because it also the subject matter I like. Not that I don't like Fish Face Johnsons, I do. But if I want to go like see that shit,
Johnsons?
if I want to see biology face like
Biology Face Johnson,
marine biology face Johnsons, I'll just go to like, I'll go to the zoo. I live like literally 5 minutes away from a zoo, so like, and also, I eat a lot of fish, so there you go. I eat a lot of squid.
Oh, dude, they did Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
I eat a lot of the dried squid. I get it at the Asian store. It comes in a little baggie. I just eat the dried squid, and shrimp chips.
You have the dry squid in your mouth, like the little leg popping out.
Oh, like no, it's just the body and it's shredded and dried, so they don't include any of the legs.
Oh.
But like
PA Works is like a better Silverlink.
All right, calm down, Nick. You know what your problem is?
Just because you're salty about them doesn't mean like you can talk like that.
It's like Silverlink if they had good animation.
Nick is just talking shit, dude.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I don't really care about it. It's not that interesting to me. So, doesn't sound like it's interesting to you that either, Danny, huh?
I mean, it's okay. Like I said, it's a mediocre story. It's cute though, and it's really like nice to watch and stuff. And I mean, like, I'm a big fan of aquariums and stuff, so I might keep watching it.
Oh my God, is Mal down right now?
Mal's fucking up.
Fuck
I'm going to
just
analyst.
shit.
Just to see, oh no, what we're gonna do.
I can't even operate now.
Nick is hopeless right now.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was clicking on it while I'm going to analyst, which I got to update my analyst anyway, so I'm going to leave this
God
up.
damn
we
it. We don't have
But
Mal
anyway.
rewrite. How are we gonna do? Wait, I think they have the.
Nick, it's
they have
fine.
the summary. No, if you have the page open, you can still read the summaries.
Yeah, but you can't go back.
Yeah, don't click away.
So,
All right,
anywho,
anyway.
I'll read the summaries, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, I might want to like see what happens. Honestly, like, if Fuka wasn't in this show, I feel like it would be way better. I don't know, like, I don't really like Fuka's character. I love the other girl, like the manager,
the grandpa manager girl. Yep.
Yeah. I like her way more than Fuka. So, I don't know. I might still watch it.
Okay. All right. And I still got the main mail page open too, so I can read it still. But yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Nick, I think Nick has made his point. He doesn't like PA Works.
Oh, I think Mal might be up again. It might have just been temporary. I don't know.
Yep, yeah, it's up again. Anyway, so no one watched To Honor at Magic High School, right? No one watched that?
Mahoka, that's the sequel.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Oh, that's right. Okay.
I think Mahoka was relatively popular back in the day. I mean, it was
Mahacha?
people talked about it.
Machado. Dude, so this next one.
Yeah, you
Megami
picked all stuff
Ryo no
I didn't even see.
Yeah, dude, Megami Ryo no Ryobokun, Mother of the Goddess Dormitory.
Why did I pick Remain? What the fuck, dude? I could have watched some lollies.
It's 10 episodes, Studio Azred. They did Mirai Nikki, Ari Fureta.
Dude, this looks funny.
Shuffle. Okay, so let me just tell you. It's Nagami Koshi is a 12-year-old boy. His house gets burned. His house gets burnt down. Shut up, dude. His house gets burnt down, and his dad dipsets on him. So he's homeless. He runs in.
That's in the Mal rewrite. His dad dipsets on him.
Yeah, that's. My summaries are better. So
they are.
His dad dipsets on him, and his girl named Minerva. I don't know why they say Minerva in the synopsis, but I think they call her that in the anime like once. But she finds him lying on the street, and she takes him back to her dormitory.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
Mother of the Goddess's Dormitory. Megami Ryo no Ryobokun. Okay. Jesus. So
I'm about to go instinct myself.
She's about to go. Can you shut up? I'm gonna fucking slap you. Okay. She takes him back to the dormitory and feeds him, and he's like, "Fuck, I haven't eaten in like 2 days, right? Because my shit burned down. My dad's an asshole." And so she's like, "Why don't you go take a bath?" And she's like, "Okay." And so he goes into like the little room where you put all your clothes, you know? And he's like, "Wait, why is this like a fucking actual like bathhouse in here? Why is this house so big?" "Oh, well, whatever." So then he goes into the room, and it's like a community bath, and it's a big bath, you know, like an actual bathhouse. And the like 3 other girls are in there, and they're all naked. So obviously he's like, "Shit!" And then as he's running away, as Atena is coming in, he runs into her boobs.
Nice.
And then game over.
The boy
and then
runs into the boobs.
And then she falls backward, and then his face lands in her panties, and his face is straight up in her area.
I don't think that is very creative.
Panty sniffing.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Me neither. I thought it was great.
Yeah. That was
no.
half the shows.
So here's the thing. So she hires him as to be the dorm mother. She's like, "Well, you're fucked up, right? You're homeless, but here you can get a job, live here, you get paid in cash, and there's no age restriction to your job." And Atena is like, "No, fuck that. I'm uncomfortable around guys. A guy can't be our dorm mother." So she leaves because she's like, "Fuck that." So then Koshi, the little boy, he like goes after her and he says, "You know what, dude? I know what it's like to get your house taken away from you, and I'm not going to do that to you. So please go back. I'll leave." So then he leaves, and then Atena feels bad, so she brings him back. And the reason why she's uncomfortable around guys is because, not because anything bad, but just because she's been sheltered. The only man she really grew up around was her dad. And she had a bunch of sisters. She went to all-girls schools, all-girls high schools, and now she's going to an all-girls university. So basically, this kid becomes the dorm mother of these chicks, these college chicks, and all of these girls are like shameless, raunchy girls. Like, if anything, they're more like American college girls. Like, you know, like me and my girlfriends, like we'd be naked. Okay, like that's just how it is.
It's like that summertime anime. Danny watched it. Blue something.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Doesn't matter. But like, these girls are just shameless. Yeah. Okay, okay. So I'm getting to that right now. This is very reminiscent of
Grand Blue. That's what I was thinking of.
These are very reminiscent of.
That's a high score.
These are very reminiscent of like mid 2000s.
Now you know how I feel, some.
Like mid 2000s, like raunchy ecchi. And so you have to go to not Crunchyroll to watch the uncensored version. But all it is really just titty. It's so the Crunchyroll version censors the panty shots and the titty. But basically the most like that's as raunchy as it gets. Is you see titty, you see nipple, and you see panty shots. But I do think it's really weird that it's a 12-year-old boy. But when you think about it, right, if it was a 16-year-old boy, he would be a straight-up pervert, okay? He's going through all the hormones, the changes. If it was younger than 12 or younger than 10, it would be absolutely disgusting. I think it's still disgusting that it's a 12-year-old boy. But at the same time, the reason being is because he's trying to be a good kid. He wants to be a really respectable kid, and he wants to respect these girls' space. He wants to do a really good job so no one feels uncomfortable. But these girls, they're so shameless. Like, these are literally, like, they fuck with him too much. Like, they play with him too much. And it's really funny because one of the girls is, like, a cosplayer. Like, she makes cosplay costumes, and she wants to dress them up all the time. The main chick, or the oldest one, Minerva, she's like a chemistry major, and she does all her experiences like mostly naked because she doesn't want to like get chemicals and shit on her clothes, and plus that's how she feels the most comfortable. Kiria like does martial arts, and she always wants to practice with him and shit, and it's very fucking fan servicey to the point where like Kiria puts him in an armbar and she's like, "Oh my god, yes, this feels so good. The nostalgic feeling. And it's just like, okay, like you're getting horny giving somebody an armbar. let alone a 12-year-old boy in armbar.
Sounds very generic, Sam.
But look, we have not gotten an ecchi this straight up in a long time.
What? We get these every season.
Right, but all of those have some kind of stupid catch that makes it stupid. Here, there is no catch. It's just, here's a 12-year-old boy, let's put him with a bunch of college chicks and have a bunch of naked hijinks happen. Just like ecchis from, like, back in the day. And that is really refreshing.
All right. Are you going to watch it?
Well, it's really easy to watch because every episode is divided into 2 stories. So it's like...
All right. So that's a yes?
I've been really into titty lately.
Okay. I'm going to put it on my watch list. I'll try it out.
Who's watching the Itiden Deities no Only Piece?
No, I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a made-up name. You sound like you're lying to me.
Sedai no Idatan Tachi. I forgot to watch it.
Oh, Studio Mappa.
Studio Mappa.
Dude, who is that? I'm just
Mappa
kidding.
is also doing Remain too, by the way.
I know, they do everything. Dude, there's too many fucking shows, dude. We can't even watch them all.
There's a lot.
So if we didn't watch it, we didn't watch it. All right. Audience, let us know if it's good.
There's also the 2nd season of 100 Man. I'm not watching it. Make You Black Company. I think that one's really bad. I didn't watch it.
Oh, I heard about that. I think I put that on my watch list.
Studio
it's like
Silver
about a
based on
guy
Mango.
who like tries to make money. I probably won't watch it.
He gets isekai'd and he's trying to like be like, yeah. He's like a schemer guy, but then he gets put into like manual labor in a mine or something.
Yeah.
Uramichi Oniisan. Somebody watched this, right?
I did.
This looks like a Danny show.
Studio Blanc. 13 episodes.
What is this?
Based on a web manga. There's only two.
Funny.
There's only 2 compiled volumes. It's about this guy. He does like a morning television kid show. You know, like.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's dressed like that.
And
he's a gymnast, and he's like the gymnast in the show. Like he teaches the kids exercises and
physical
stuff
education.
Like yeah.
But he like hates his life.
Yeah, like anytime like the kids like will ask him like like Uramichi Oniisan, like how come you're how come you're alone? And like his face will be all happy, but then like he'll like start like talking about it, and then all of a sudden like his comment will start all of a sudden to become really morbid, and like his face will just like turn serious and everything like that, and like literally he'll tell the kids like, don't grow up, kids. Like, being an adult is hard.
Oh, it's like
I'm 31 years old.
It's like Billy Madison. Cherish it, cherish it.
Stay young for a long time. So it's like self-deprecating humor. It's
it's pretty funny.
This guy sounds over the hill. 31. Imagine being that old.
Yeah.
I am
Shut up,
that
dude.
old.
God, I just turned 31. I hate it. Wait, Nick is the oldest, right?
I'm pretty much the same age.
Yeah, but you're still older than me, so shut up.
6 months older. Jeez.
Your birthday's coming up.
Yeah, that's right. Nick's birthday's coming up.
I swear. Fucking Nick is like Joey from Friends. Like when they were doing like the whole birthday like compilation with Rachel, and they go to Joey, and Joey's like, "Why, God, why? Everyone else is supposed to get old, not me."
Not me. Dude, Nick is gonna be young forever, dude. It's fine. So, are you guys gonna keep watching, or?
Oh, I'm gonna keep.
I haven't
watching.
even started.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Okay.
It's really
I'll add it to my list.
He beats up the
little kids. Nice.
No, he doesn't beat up the kids. He beats up like the guy who's in the rabbit costume. Like, this dude is fucking buff. Like the rabbit and the bear go into Uramichi's dressing room, and Uramichi is sitting there, and he has one of those like hand strength thingies that like is kind of, it's not like a stress ball, but like it's like a strength thing for your hands.
Yeah, it's like a grip thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You squeeze
An
it. It's
arm
got like
grip
2
kinda
handles.
thing. Yeah. So he's working that, like he's working out his hands and stuff. And the rabbit makes a comment, and this dude, he like squeezes that thing so hard that the spring breaks. And the guy in the rabbit costume is like freaked out. He's like, I'm scared. Please don't hurt me. Oh, it's so funny. It's funny. I like it.
All right, so you think you're gonna keep watching?
Yeah.
Cool. It looks really funny. I will give it a try.
I gotta buy a new headset.
I gotta buy a new headset.
My right earphone is like crapping out.
So, did anyone watch this next, this cheat Kusushi's no Soul Life Isekai?
Nope.
Ooh, there's lollies.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
EMT squared. Yeah, if someone, I don't know. No.
Deate 5 BO battle
Nope.
given 5 seconds.
Nope.
Dude, this is sick.
Someone in our Discord was talking about it.
Dude, this is sick. It's just a battle show, but yeah, it's a battle show, but it's really fucking cool. So like,
all right, I'll add to my list.
It's based on a web manga. It's by Studio Synergy SP and Vega.
Oh, you got a girl with the side ponytail.
Directed by Nobuyushi Arai. Basically, this kid, he's obsessed with video games. He's so smart to the point where he's just kind of like, he doesn't care that he doesn't have a social life or is popular at school because he wants to be challenged. Then he gets like killed by this girl named Mion, who is like a cat witch face Johnson. Girl face Johnson. And she grabs all these people. He gets healed miraculously because he got shot through the fucking stomach. Like half his stomach was gone. But then she's like, all right, you're probably wondering why you're all here. Anyway, here's what happened. You've all been given a random ability. This is a testing, program thing, a field test. And you guys got to fight each other. We'll let you know how you fight each other. The first program is going to be one-on-one. If you refuse, I'm just going to fucking kill you. So, fuck you. And so, this kid is, like, trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I fucking survive? Because fuck, right? And I don't want to spoil the first episode because I think it's a really good first episode. But he fights this delinquent guy who kind of looks like Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. His name is Madoka Kirasaki. But yeah, the main character, Akira, is really cool. It's very, like, okay, he might be overpowered, he's super smart, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But he still has to figure out, like, how to survive. And all the characters are unique. They got unique designs. You have the side pony girl, Yuri, who's really cool. I don't want to say what anyone's abilities are. I want people to just kind of watch the first episode at least and see what they think. I think it's really cool. It's just kind of like a superpower action battle show. I think it's really cool. So I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I want to watch more of it and see if it turns out to be something crazy. But it doesn't say how many episodes it's going to be, so who knows. But anyway,
the animation looks kind of bad, to be honest. In the PG.
It's actually not that bad.
Or maybe it's the backgrounds.
They actually choreograph like the fight scenes.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
okay.
Yeah, like that first fight, the Akira with the delinquent guy, Madoka. He's like, his Madoka's ability is to like change anything into a sword or anything into anything he wants as long as he's touching it. And so he's swinging the sword around and just cutting the shit out of everything. And like Akira's rolling around dodging it. And like the way they animated it was really nice. He's like throwing desks at him and he's like chopping them up and like cabbage. It's sick. It's really good. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't think it's going to be like some super amazing show, but I think it's going to be a decent action show. In one that we haven't like really gotten in a long time. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of action shows we've gotten lately have just been like super assassin killer fighting monsters kind of thing, and that's just kind of lame.
Darwin's Game is the top recommendation.
That's actually pretty close.
Or Gleipnir.
Yeah.
Gleipnir.
Gleipnir's pretty close.
You gotta say it like
Froppy
would say it though. Gleipnir. Gaku.
Okay, and then Remain. Studio Mappas.
Oh, this was the sports show that I watched.
12 episode. It's original. When Minato Kiyomizu wakes up in a hospital, he learns that he's been comatose for 203 days. As it turns out, a car accident has caused him to lose all his memory of his middle school journey. Eventually, he discovers his former glory in water polo and desires to continue where he has left off. However, embarrassingly becoming aware of the massive disparity between his old and current self, Minato begins intensive rehabilitation and hopes to start anew, a life without water polo. Yet he is promptly reminded of his past prowess and promise on his very first day at Yamanami High School. Soon enough, despite being completely aware of his ineptitude, he joins the school's water polo club. While needing to relearn the basics, he, along with his clubmates, must recruit new members to attain the required 7-man roster. With that, Minato tries to rekindle his deeply buried talent for water polo and become Japan's renowned players once again. Yeah, dude, it's pretty interesting. So basically, he feels like he's back in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So he can only remember up to that point. He doesn't remember when he started water polo. He doesn't remember when he became champions and was put in a magazine. He doesn't remember any of that. So it's like, that's like the interesting part of it.
7th grade now?
He's in high school now.
Wait, why'd you say 6th grade?
Because that's what he remembers. He only
doesn't
remembers
remember
up until
anything after
But it's only two.
Yeah.
It's
his
only
6th year. Because he was in a car
200
accident.
That's only 200 days though. But 6th grade is
No,
when
no,
you're
no.
like 12.
No. Okay, you're confusing it. So,
okay, you have to remember also, like, this is Japan, and they go through
6th year.
school
They got
all year
different
round.
years. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So what was he, like, 15 or something?
He doesn't remember anything from, like, after his middle school and junior high experience.
Yeah, he was starting high school and then
was
he
in
got
a
in a
car
car
Yeah,
accident.
so he's like 15, 16, something like that. Okay.
Yeah, but he feels like he remembers when he's 12. Yeah. So anyway,
He's like Gandalf. I have no memory.
he's
of this
Gandalf.
place.
I
Dude,
think the show's pretty cool.
Chinu, that girl, that's my wife right there.
She's actually super hot.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking hot.
Yeah,
I don't know who she
watching
is.
This.
Is she like the...
Well, it's funny because in the first episode, he he sees her in a sports magazine,
Yeah.
and he's like,
she's
"Whoa,
a
who's
famous
that?"
water polo player. Okay.
He's like, "Whoa, who's that?" Right? And then he runs into her, and she's like, "Oh, where you been?" And then she kisses him on the cheek, and it's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I don't like you.
shut!"
Well, they have a bet.
Not like the Gen
So-
Z bet where they're like, everyone says bet after every sentence, but like an actual
No,
bet.
not that kind of bet. Like an actual, like,
I don't understand
wager.
why that's a Gen Z thing. We've been saying that.
I know, but like they stole
Since,
it.
like-
Dude, we take all our lingo from black people because white people suck at making logo jargon, whatever you call it. Slang. That's the. Why was I saying logo? I did a Dannyism just now.
God.
We suck at slang. White people slang is like awesome sauce,
Oh my god.
so we steal it from everyone else.
Anyway, dude. So, what do you guys think?
It's pretty fucking funny.
It's a sports anime. I like what's his name, Shugo, the fast guy. He's kind of quick though.
The swimmer
The
who
pl-
refused to.
The plumber.
I said swimmer, not plumber.
I thought you said
Open
plumber.
your ears. Open your ears.
My headset needs to be replaced.
Everything needs to be replaced.
That's true.
I like Minato's like inner monologues. Like he's just so stupid. Like he's so fucking funny. But
That's the main guy, right? Minato. Yeah, Minato.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a typical like sports show that I would definitely watch. It's your typical like high school barely has a a sports club, and there's only one club member and they have to get their 7 teammates and everything like that. So there are stakes involved for sure. And yeah, this team definitely needs some work. I mean, they got their asses kicked by 12-year-olds. So, at a practice match. So,
Was it that
Yeah.
12-year-old from the Mother Dorm show?
No.
Okay. I was just checking. Who's the best boy?
For me,
You can pick the main character too. That's allowed if you
I
want.
kind of like Jojima. He's
Jojima
funny.
Joe.
Yeah, Jojima Joe. Like, he's really fucking
Oh,
funny.
dude, he's a JoJo, literally. Holy shit!
He is.
They're about to use some. They're about to use some hamon or stands or something.
I also like the delinquent dude.
Which
one
one
is
is
that one?
that? Oh, the
the
red-haired
one with
guy.
the red hair. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
like
he's hot.
Kazu-
I don't know who
he
that is.
joined because but his only condition was
Injury.
he wanted to be the keeper, and then he faced off against Joe because Joe is a good keeper because he's the only member of the water polo club, so that's all he like practiced with, and he's really fucking good. And then Iriji was all like, okay, you can have it, it's fine, like I lost. So they're all good characters. Like yeah, Shugo is definitely interesting, especially when he finds out that his brother said like these inspiring words, and he's like, okay, I'll join.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He
wanna
like
beat
makes
my
them.
brother.
He makes them explain why to join, and he's like, "No, that was
Yeah.
terrible. Do a better job."
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So-
like how Minato is like practicing swimming on his bed. He's like making all this noise, and his
Yeah,
family's like,
yeah.
"Oh, he started again."
It started.
But
I mean, that's so
yeah.
cute though. Like I definitely it's very heartwarming when they like show his family and stuff, and like you can totally tell like his mom feels so guilty on what happened and everything. So but they just like they encourage him to do whatever he wants, and like if whether he wants to continue water polo or not. Like there were 2 times where he said, oh, I'll try and go back to like how things were, I'll go back into water polo, and then like he realized, he's like, I don't even remember the fucking rules, maybe I shouldn't do this. And then he went back to them and said, yeah, I'm probably not gonna go back. And they're like, okay, that's fine, like don't push yourself or anything. So yeah, like his family is awesome. I love the turtle is so cute.
I don't remember the turtle, but I think I kind
There's
of
a little
remember.
pet turtle. It's adorable.
All right, so we're all gonna watch it, or at least Danny will. I'll probably watch it. It's only 12 episodes. Can't be that bad. I'll watch it. Sam, I don't know. Yes?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this thing where I lighten my load this time around.
Share
but
the
we'll
load,
see.
Frodo.
Because obviously, so I'm not gonna watch
I'm dropping like most of these, or a lot of them. I'm dropping at least half.
a lot of this batch. I definitely am. Getter-Robo Arc was. I'm gonna watch that on my own time, some other time. I think. I've caught up with it already, so like I'm on episode 5. But like, if you don't know what's going on in Getter-Robo, which you don't really need to with this one, then it's kind of whatever. But it takes place 10 years after the Armageddon. I'll just say that. With Ryoma Nagare's son, which is pretty cool. I will watch Dragon Maid, Vanitas, Remake Our Life. Those are for shows. And Sunny Boy.
We still got one more show in this batch to talk about.
Oh, okay. What else? Yeah, what else we got?
Baby.
Yeah, why don't you go on
I don't
about
know.
that one?
Dan, you put it on your list, but I don't know if you watched it yet.
I watched it.
I
watched it today.
I didn't
This
have
show
time.
is fucking
so-
great. I told you it was good, Danny. Right? You like it? Huh? Huh?
It's okay. No, it's good. It's good. No, I like it. I definitely Watanabe, she's best girl out of the entire show.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You look at the
fight me for
favorites, and
it.
she has like way more favorites than everybody else.
She's adorable.
She's the toll girl.
I was a little skeptical. Like I after watching like her like backstory on like why she's so cold and everything. I thought she was a fucking bitch because she told Watanabe, she's like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, get away from me. I'm just doing this because like I don't want to be associated with men and everything like that. I was just like, dude, what's your fucking problem? Like, she's trying. Watanabe's
well, it goes
trying
back.
To be your friend
it gives a
and
flashback
everything.
and it shows why she.
Yeah,
hates people.
yeah. Well, that's like, and then once they did that, I was like, okay, I completely understand now. It's trauma. Okay.
Yeah.
Valid excuse.
She's the kudere. She's too cool for you.
But I feel like, I mean, even her uncle was like talking to her and is saying like, oh, you know, you even though you don't want to be your friend, you talk about her awfully quite a lot. Like, that makes me happy that, you know, you've taken an interest in somebody. So, yeah, this is interesting. I'm very excited to see what happens.
And it's all about the review. It's about the Red Flower Opera Company, and they have their music school to develop, you know, all the actors. And so these girls join the school, and they're all different years. And that's pretty much the story. And like Watanabe, she's like 15, and she wants to be Lady Oscar from Rose of Versailles. Or I forgot the name of the play, but anyway.
You're right.
And then she's like this fallen idol, like she got retired forcibly because she didn't want to do it, or she called her fans a creep, like because because that's like the whole point.
She hates men, so it's like you can't blame her.
She's like, I'm gonna be an idol even though I hate men.
Well,
that's probably the worst choice you could make.
Yeah. Well, she didn't realize like what she was getting into.
Yeah.
So.
And so
this is Pine Studio Pine Jan. They did Glipnir and Gamers, by the way.
Yeah, and this one is like, this is not the same as Revue Starlight, which is the other Shoujo Kageki.
I'm actually kind of glad about that.
Revue Starlight was a lot closer to like they were trying to copy Utena a little bit.
Yeah, I quickly dropped.
And that one is kind of
Revue Starlight,
almost like Love Live. That one almost was like Love Live mixed with like Utena a little bit. I would say that's probably closer to what that was. This one is, what was I saying? This is like Lovely Complex, or like fucking not Lovely Complex. This is probably closer to Rose of Versailles a little bit.
It is. I mean, it literally, it's one of the recommendations.
Oh man, I had the other show. What's the one where the girl's trying to be the idol and she's like, I can't remember. Anyway, I even like said what it was, but yeah, because like Lovely Complex has a really tall girl. Mm-hmm. What's the other show though? I watched
Maria Watches Over Us is another recommendation.
Kimi no Todoke, but that's like kind of romance style. I'm trying to find Skip Beat. I've seen Skip Beat.
Yeah. It's like Skip Beat.
It's a little bit like that.
Yeah, it's very like acting, like show, like.
And it's funny too.
Characters want to be actors and stuff.
Yeah. This is probably my favorite from the batch so far, from this week's batch. It's cute. The art is fantastic.
Yeah,
Pine Gem did pretty good. Yeah, and Watanabe, she looks like very unique for an anime girl character because she's like a beanpole.
I just love.
And her hair is like all wacky. And
I love
face
her lanky,
like
her lankiness. Yeah, and her hair is awesome. I'm very excited to see like what's going to happen with her because she's definitely the odd. Like she's super different compared to all the other girls that got into this school. Like.
Yeah, they're all really
serious. Most of them are definitely like prom and proper, and like here comes Watanabe being all bubbly and like herself and everything like that. I think my favorite moment.
She kind of does the Soma thing from Food Wars, where he like immediately announces, "I'm going to be the top star."
Yeah, yeah. My favorite moment is when they were doing like the marching exercise, and the teacher like pushed her, but she like it caught her off guard.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Hey, hold on a moment. Can you try that again?"
I won't
and
move
this
from
time,
this spot.
I won't. Yeah, I won't move. And she didn't. Like he tried pushing her, and like he was really impressed with that.
Well, you should join the JSDF.
Yeah, yeah, and that's kind of when she announced that she wanted to be Lady Oscar. So, yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, I like. So I is like the really quiet one. She's the blue hair. You got the blue hair. You got the loud one. You got the quiet one, and that kind of they play off each other really well.
Yeah,
I think it makes sense. I actually think I is really funny too, because like the way she like hides from everybody, and like when people try to touch her, she like sidesteps them.
Yeah.
That's me.
I definitely. I hope she opens up a little bit more.
Yeah, she probably will, because in the poster it shows her with her hair down and stuff. So
yeah. So yeah, I'm excited. I will definitely probably continue on this. I know I said I wanted to lighten my load this season.
Share the load, Frodo.
I feel like I'm watching a lot more again, and I don't like it.
Just drop the bad one. Drop all the sports anime, Danny.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I'll drop Sunny Boy over
well,
sports shows.
Yeah, you were never gonna watch Sunny Boy. You said you already dropped it.
Yeah. I ain't watching that shit.
That one's probably gonna be like Wonder Egg. It'll just be crappy at the end. I'm trying to trigger
Wonder
everybody.
Egg was good, so.
God.
Oh man.
Okay. What else did you guys?
I think that was
That's
the last
it.
one.
Honestly, that was the last one.
Yeah, I think that's the last.
There is Fena Pirate Princess, but that's not coming out until like.
Get her Robo.
Or
Actually,
August 14th. It's coming out next week.
Do they have any?
Yeah, because
ONAs?
it's premiering on. Okay, would you stop farting? It's premiering actually in America before in Japan.
Oh, nice, like Space Dandy style. All right.
It's coming out on Toonami on Cartoon Network on Saturday nights.
Yeah, first two episodes received a special premiere. We'll see on Crunchyroll and Toonami on August 14th.
Yep.
The regular broadcasting in Japan will begin in October 2021.
Yeah. And we're getting Shaman King in like a few weeks too. So
yeah.
I'm also going to be still watching Tokyo Revengers and My Hero season 5 from last season. So.
God, I'm like two seasons behind on My Hero.
I really also want to say that I like the opening to Battle Start in 5 Seconds. I thought that was a cool opening. But yeah,
openings and endings. I totally can't even think right now. I don't know.
I can't think of any EDs that stuck out to me right now.
The problem is I watched everything at like high speed, so it doesn't sound as good.
I would have to go back and rewatch and see.
We can do that at the end of the season. We'll just do it at the end of the season.
Yeah, I'll do it at
the
the
Case Study of.
Yeah, that one had pretty good one, I think. But yeah, I'd have to go look at everything.
Yeah, I like Peach Boy Riverside OP as well.
Dude, I totally forgot everything about Peach Boy Riverside, but everybody likes that one.
It's really good.
I mean, it's kind of like catchy in a weird way. Like, I don't know.
No, I mean the show in general. I forgot everything about it.
That's what I mean. The show's catchy. Like, there's something about it that's just like, oh shit, all right. You know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, I dubbed the season of Tid. There's a lot of Tid.
Let me see that breasticle.
Breasticles. Or as Sen likes to also call it, Gonzagas.
Gonzaga is going to move really far in the March Madness.
Oh, man. So anyway, let us know what you're watching this summer. And let us know if you want us to cover anything else and, like in an extra episode or in a solo cast or something like that. Whatever, you let us know and we'll take care of you, okay? And I really appreciate everyone listening every week, and I love you guys very much. I'm excited for this season. I kind of felt like spring season was just too much, and this season is good, and I like it. It's kind of like for easy watch-ins, I think, though. A lot of these shows that are on here, I feel like are just easy watch things, which is kind of nice. I appreciate that, with the exception of a few things, obviously. But like, I feel like a lot of these shows that we talked about this week and last week, I can just like put on in the background and I don't know, work on other stuff. But We'll see. We'll let you know in the review. That being said, thank you guys for listening every week. I love you. I've been Sam. That's been Nick. That's been Danny. And this has been the Anime Summit Podcast. Big boobs everywhere. Sea of boobs.
Infinite
Show
boobs.
me.
What's that Fate attack? Where like they have the wall and all the swords are coming through it.
Unlimited booby works.
Unlimited boob works.